turning pages, night turning days. I'm tired of waiting, I gotta make it.
What's up, y'all? This is Relly. I'm back on another video. Yes, son. Today we're gonna talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers as well as Collin Sexton. Now, I know yesterday we talked on it a little bit about how I felt on that short. I dropped that on YouTube as well as TikTok and Instagram, but I feel like I wouldn't have done it justice with just 50 seconds, right? So I feel like, all right, let's expand on it a little bit. Let's talk about it, right? Because we know now that Collin Sexton is on the radar of Washington, Indiana, as well as Detroit, right? And a lot of people has been asking, I've seen in comments, me, Instagram, Twitter, etc., saying, do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers is truly going to trade Collin Sexton? Excuse me. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think they will. But if they do, I'm curious to what they're going to trade him for. Because I don't know what the Cleveland Cavaliers would be eyeing. Now, I know I've said maybe the Cleveland Cavaliers should maybe consider trading that 14th pick. And I said that mainly because I just don't think anybody from the draft is really going to take us to the next level. I don't think we need another young guy. I think we do need a vet. And I think that's the best way to attract one, especially one that's actually above average, because that's really what I'm eyeing. But like I said on my previous full video, a lot of educated people told me, with a 14 pick, you might not be able to get those type of players like a Bradley Beal or etc. Because you're going to have to attach either a Caris LeVert, a Collin Sexton, or a DG. And I know, let's be real here, we're not going to add on Darius Garland. We're not going to add on Evan Mobley. And then we're not going to add on Jared Allen. So the only one or the two pieces that's like an actual tradable asset, or would be considerable as a tradable asset, would be Caris LeVert and Collin Sexton. And with both of them going into this offseason, probably going to get some money, I would see somebody trying to see what's the true value of those two players, especially Collin Sexton, because Cavaliers had a really great season without him. Yes, we've missed him in a lot of different scenarios, including the play-in. Had we had Collin Sexton, I do believe we would have been in. Now, what does that mean? I'm not saying Koby Altman is the one initiating these rumors. I'm not sure who it is. Maybe it's Collin Sexton camp to try to negotiate more money. Maybe it's those teams who actually say they want him to try to pressure Cleveland to make a trade that doesn't need to be there. I don't know, right? I think a lot of people have their speculation when it comes to rumors like this because of how the Cleveland Cavaliers ended up by the end of the season. A lot of people know we have a lot of potential. Kendrick Perkins know, Stephen A know, a lot of these high-ranking analysts know the Cleveland Cavaliers got potential. They're special. And I think it's no arguing that when you've seen how gritty the Cleveland Cavaliers has been this season. Now, what does this mean for the Cavs? Like I said, because we keep talking about, how great, and then we're also talking about these rumors on Collin Sexton. And you really want to know, what does this mean for the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? What does this mean for the Cleveland Cavaliers fan base, right? You've seen a new Brandon. We've seen the rumors. We've seen etc. We've seen all this. We've seen the rumors of we might draft Dyson Daniels, right? We don't know. What does this mean, right? What it means is I think the Cleveland Cavaliers on their end is trying to see who they can leverage in helping them brand their Cleveland Cavaliers to the future, right? They're trying to make sure that this is the team that can help them pursue the playoffs without LeBron James, right? Because, and it's crazy because there's even rumors that LeBron may come back, but you have to, when you make these type of plans, you have to plan like you're not going to get the players. So let's assume LeBron is not even he don't have the Cleveland Cavaliers in consideration, right? This means we have to build on what we got, right? We got to build on what we got, and we got to understand what we need. We need shooters. We need shooters, and we need a small forward, right? We've seen that we are eyeing some small forwards in the draft, right? But we're not necessarily eyeing shooters, right? And then we have rumors that we're eyeing Mike Conley as another backup guard. But then you have to ask yourself, do we need another backup guard if we re-sign Collin Sexton? You know what I mean? So this this never-ending loop is like, we go back and forth on where we started, right? And I just think, me personally, going back to the Collin Sexton, when you ask me, do I think Collin Sexton is going to be traded this offseason? I don't think that. I don't believe that, because I just don't think Koby Altman would get to the point where he's trading Collin Sexton right now. Now, I'm against of what I think Collin Sexton may get paid, but I do understand Collin Sexton is the player that we need, right? And this is coming from a person that a lot of people said I'm a Collin Sexton hater, which is ridiculous. But I do believe that Collin Sexton, because at first I just, and I still believe that, like, how Collin Sexton was playing was making it harder for the Cavs. But it's certain skill sets that Collin Sexton has that if we had him at the rise of what Cleveland had this season, we would have definitely made the playoffs. Now, I do think this was a blessing in disguise that Collin Sexton was out, because it gave us time to develop into a team that is something special. But at the same time, you must understand now, if you plug in Collin Sexton, it's two things that can happen. Either he can negatively impact the team and we go backwards, or he can positively impact the team and we go forward, and he's the missing link that the Cleveland Cavaliers need, right? And I think a lot of Cavs fans, I'm pretty sure, we're hoping that it's a positive. So us trading him, if we traded Collin Sexton, what I'm trying to get at is, if we trade him, we're expecting good or great return. Actually, let me change that. We're looking for great and better return, right? Like, we're looking for something that's going to either be Collin Sexton or better, right? These are like the Bradley Bills of the world. These are like, all those players that would, good Zach LaVine's in the world, those tier players that's potentially on the market, right? We're not looking to trade Collin Sexton and get a Spencer Dinwiddie. No disrespect to Spencer Dinwiddie, but that's not what you would be looking for in return, right? So this will be a very entertaining offseason. I think a lot of people understand that. And me personally, I don't think Collin Sexton's going to get traded. I think he's going to get extended. I personally believe that he's going to get some big dollars. I think he's going to get $150 million plus. I don't see him getting anything lower than that. And I know a lot of people say $100 million. I do not see Collin Sexton getting $100 million, man, because they talking about Caris LeVert may get $100 million. And I'm pretty sure Collin Sexton's not going to get the same contract as Caris LeVert and Jared Allen. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He has Rich Paul as his agent. It's no way. And historically, Rich Paul has gotten his clients paid. He's gotten his clients paid, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's possible. We'll see. But down in the comments below, let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Do you think Collin Sexton will be traded? Let me know. I'll be answering as many people as possible, or as many as YouTube actually notifies me about. But, we'll see you on the next video, man.
That's Atlantis with that money.